Hi, welcome to Yoga Wild YouTube channel. My name is Liza and my pronouns are she, her. The title of this class is 3 Entries into Eka Pada Koundinyasana II, or Flying Splits. If you're new to our channel, please take a moment and subscribe. Know that you are supporting a local business in Tacoma, Washington, and a team of yoga teachers whose mission is to increase access to yoga and gather people around the values of nature, community, and yoga. For those of you who have been practicing yoga for a while, and especially those of you who practice Vinyasa style, you've probably noticed that there is no end to the variety of ways to get in and out of a pose, and then the various ways you can express a particular pose. And it's that rich diversity of angles, getting in, holding poses, getting out of them, that has kept me feeling really fueled in my practice for many years. And definitely fueled as a teacher. There's never an end to the way you can approach a pose. So, to that end, this class is focused on 3 ways that you can access a particular arm balance, and they're not the only ways. They're just 3 ways that I'll be sharing today. In the first transition, I'm showing from a common transition from down dog to stepping forward, and you get to play with momentum to your advantage. So, from a downward facing dog position, if you inhale, lift a leg, and you exhale, draw that knee to your same arm, guide it above your elbow, bend your arm so you get the thigh above the elbow, contact, and then lean forward, kick off of your back foot so there's this like teeter-totter momentum. Use it to your advantage, spring forward, and then send the leg wide. Come down. I can show you the second side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, the knee comes to your elbow. Try to get it above the elbow. Bend your arms, chaturanga. Have your thigh to upper arm contact. And then use your back foot to kick forward. Maybe the leg extends or knee stays bent, and you come down. And if you aren't slowing it down like I was, you can really use the momentum knee to arm and spring right into it and land it down. All right. Entry 2. No momentum, but I find with this entry, you have the capacity to kind of get a little bit more strategic into the way that you're setting yourself up. And I find myself feeling a bit more stable and deeper into the pose when I access it this way. So the starting place is lizard lunge. You can have your right foot forward and wider than your hands. Have your hands to the inside, and then tuck your back toes. Begin to walk your hands back. So they're set behind your foot, elbows pulling in towards midline. And then from there, bring your right hand out to the side of your right foot, keeping it back of your heel. So your arm is now under your thigh, like where it was before. Walk your left hand over as well, and you can hop your back foot in. So you have things kind of aligned, the right heel bone and the back toes aligned with your core center. From here, sometimes I set my back knee down and I just work one leg. Hug my elbows in, dig deep into my shoulders, firming the forearms towards center to stabilize my shoulders. And then I could heel toe my right foot out to the side and kick the toes up. To come into the full pose, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, lean your body weight forward, and start to walk your right foot wide and forward, wide and forward. Get that sweet spot where you're able to launch into the pose. And then set it down. Step your left foot to the top of your mat. Try it on the other side. And so you're in a lizard lunge to start. Your back toes can be lifted as you walk your hands back. Set your left hand wider than your right foot, wrapping your arm under your thigh. You're going for that thigh to upper arm contact. Walk your right hand in so your arms can hold a chaturanga position. Start to heel toe or hop that right foot so you're finding this kind of center line. It's almost as if your front foot and back foot are on a tightrope. Not quite. And then hug the arms in, heel toe your left foot out to the side and forward, out to the side and forward. Lean your heart space down and hold yourself up. and then set it down. Third entry. This is the most fancy entry. It is the most like yoga party trick. I have this repertoire of poses that I call yoga party tricks because they are not essential poses. You don't need them to be like the master of anything. You actually don't need any yoga pose to be the master of anything except that particular yoga pose. So anyway, here it is. It is from Ashtavakrasana, 8-angle pose, which is another arm balance. So you're going to pick up one leg and hoist it over your shoulder. And do your best to get a nice knee to shoulder contact, and then set that same hand down on the ground firmly. Set your opposite hand down on the other side, lean back and hook your ankles. The bottom leg comes to wrap on top of your opposite ankle. And then with your hands, you're pressed into the ground, lean forward, lift your bum, and send your legs out to the side. From there, you're going to keep your right leg on your right arm, let go of your left leg, bring your foot to the inside and shoot it back, leaning your body weight forward. You're in flying splits. And then set it down. So that pose isn't really common, but if you ever have a teacher that is teaching you Ashtavakrasana and you want to play with that transition out of it, you can. So I'll show the second side. Opposite leg comes up and over my shoulder. I pinch my leg to my arm to keep it there as I set my same hand down. Opposite arm comes around to the other side, and then I pick up my other leg and I clasp the ankle around on top. From there, I'm going to press into my hands, pick up my bum, leaning forward, send my legs out to the side, firm my inner thighs around my arms. Now my left leg stays, my right leg lets go. Sometimes it kind of kicks against my wrist, and then I shoot my legs back and forward, flying splits, comes down to the ground. So you probably won't nail that one if you've never done it before. I sure didn't nail it the first time I tried it. So give yourself lots of grace, lots of space to play and fall out and try again. My name is Liza. Thanks for practicing with me. If you enjoyed that last transition and would like to learn more about that other arm balance, Ashtavakrasana, head on over to my other video called Flow into Ashtavakrasana, and it really breaks down that pose. And then you can maybe come back and layer them together and nail that transition. Please hit the bell to receive notifications from our channel and stay with us and practice with us.